What's up people, Roscoe here. Today, Y in 5 minutes or less if I'm lucky. We're talking IceAge HellFire wheels and Bomber rails. Now these are two of my go-tos, like the IceAge Elevate spindles. I talked about those in another video, but these are beautiful. Anodized red, I have the anodized blue on my short 146 here, and a few things that I love, especially about the Hellfires, is this is a two-piece wheel, so it's not an entire aluminum wheel. What that allows is you have the strength of the inside of an aluminum wheel and then the benefits of an actual plastic wheel on the edges. Now the downside of a full aluminum wheel is you can actually get, in the right temperatures, ice buildup, which will lead to track vibrations, over tensioning of your track. You could break rods. So a full aluminum wheel has some downsides, especially if it's like perfect temperatures, it's cold, it's wet, and they ice up, then it becomes kind of an issue. So you kind of eliminate that with this two-piece design. This plastic does not ice up and have that issue, where they still have the full solid aluminum CNC center part with a bomber bearing, so you don't have to worry about breaking bearings and folding your wheels. If you've ever broken plastic wheels, you know that it is just an absolute day ruiner. Like, you cannot ride your snowmobile anymore. You have to fix them somehow and limp home, and then you're done. So this is a bulletproof design, especially if you spend a lot of time on the back of that thing at 12 o'clock like we all love to be. And it's one of my go-tos, paired with the Bomber rails. So from IceAge, the Bomber rails are essentially 700 series aluminum, anodized in multiple colors, or you can just get raw if you're kind of boring. But I have the blue and the red this year, so we're looking absolutely beautiful. Now, the beautiful part about the Bombers is IceAge goes through and they find where are we most likely to bend a set of rails, and they just essentially eliminate a lot of those holes. They have a 3D rib design that is basically their design of how do we make this rail stronger while still keeping it light and efficient. They optimize their cutouts completely identical to factory rails. They are beautiful and burly. Also, they have multiple bracing options. So if you're that dude that lands flat, lands hard, slap lands, and is very, like, you bend rails for a living, then a Bomber rail paired with bracing is definitely the route that you should go. Now, available on all sleds, and if you are an aggressive rider, a Bomber rail is something that you really need to look into, because we only get so many days on the snow, so you want your stuff to work and you need it to match your riding. So if you're that aggressive rider, Bomber rails, HellFire wheels, strap them on, and we'll see you guys in the backcountry. Gang.